Okay, back to where I was talking. So, there are a bunch of entities at Evergreen Cemetery. I've actually heard that they did a lantern tour, and I was reading online that one of the ladies thought she saw her cousin in the cemetery. So I'm assuming that maybe she had relatives buried there, and she was seeing it. She said she saw it when she started to enter, and then when she went there, I guess it disappeared, and it made her wonder if there was something else there. From my experience, I can say that Evergreen Cemetery is very haunted, not just resurrection memory, and from what me and the other medium were feeling. There were some things that were mentioned, like me not practicing my path very long. And my response to that is that I have been very interested in Wicca since I was very younger, or into witchcraft. And mind you that Wicca is a religion, and so is, witchcraft, but that not all witches are Wiccans, and it kind of goes into a bunch of other different things. I was into it since I was very young, and then as I got older, I found my friend Sammy. Her name is Robin Evans, and she used to own Apples, Brooms, and Cauldrons in Plainville, as I was mentioning. She helped to motivate me, and she was like a second mother to me, and every time I talk about her, sometimes I feel energy in my heart area, because I know that she looks out for me after she passed, and she told me that she'll continue to guide me in my practice. To answer it, I've practiced it longer than she was assuming. I do have an altar. I do have lots of different items. And Sammy was the one who, not that I didn't know how to shield, because I've done it before and I still do. That's why I was saying in the recording that I imagine myself in white light. Okay, and I imagine it kind of like a bubble, or it can be like a light surrounding my aura. And when I did it with her in the shop a long time back, she used to say to me, "I see hers," and she looked at me with a smile. And that's when I felt the energy very strongly, and I know how to connect to my shield. So after she had said that at the cemetery, I imagined it, and I felt a release. Sometimes I find myself always in a hurry. I go to work, I get up at 4:30 a.m. in the morning, and then I do my hair at 5 o'clock in the morning, or do my makeup. I'm doing things around my place, my apartment, and I'm trying to get ready to get to work for 6:30 a.m. because the truck is at weird times at Target. And sometimes I don't get to have that moment to shield, but I do try to keep up with it, and I do shield regularly. And I do know how to work with energy. I do know about Palo Santo, as I have candles of Palo Santo, and I do believe that it's really good at cleansing. I find it has a really strong piney smell, and I always take the inside of others. So, it's not that I don't take the inside of others, because I feel like we don't all know it, and I feel like everybody has something that they need to teach each other and bring to each other to help you educate and strengthen us, and that's kind of what I want for my group. There are a couple things in the group I will never tolerate. If somebody is picking on one another, on what they do or how they are, I will not put up with that. This group is like a family, and I try to keep it like a family. No one is better than each other or more insightful than the other. We are all here to learn, to strengthen, and to understand. There's going to be families, there's going to be situations that we're going to have to face, and people are going to need our help, not just spirits, and we need to know how to do that. And if we can't come with a very intelligent mindset, or we're bothered by something else, it makes it hard to be able to solve the scenario. So my thing is to work on educating with one another and asking what each other thinks, and approaching the situation in a positive manner. If you're interested and you're near the Connecticut area and you're looking for maybe a team and this sounds really cool to you, like something you'd be interested in, you can go on my Facebook. It's Connecticut Psychic and Paranormal Investigators Response Team, and send me a request. Either me or Ryan will respond to it, and we can go from there.